Princess Anu TV. How you all doing? Hope you're fine, hope you're doing great, and this is a beautiful weekend. So happy weekend, guys. Do well to send me a message on my Instagram page on how your weekend is going. Seriously, I would really love to know. If you've cooked, send me some pictures of the food. I love seeing that. Okay, guys, today we are going to be talking about 4 ways to be good at what you do. This period, a lot of persons, some of my friends have started new things, and they've like puts me in, oh blessing, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm really happy for them. And for some other persons that have not started, it's still fine. I know you can still start, but there are ways you can do some of these things that you're doing now that will make you good at what you're doing. And I'm just going to tell you just 4 simple things, or 4 things I know that work because I try them most of the time and I see them working. And so I'm going to be sharing that with you because I know it's going to definitely work for you. So stay tuned, guys. I'll be right back for this discussion. So welcome back, guys, and if you're new to this channel, this is Princess Anu TV, and we talk about aviation, motivation, and adventure. And if you've not subscribed, subscription is free. Do me a favor, click on the subscribe button and click on the bell so that whenever I post any videos, you'll be able to see it. Whenever we have anything to say on the channel, you will definitely be able to see it. Now let's dive into these 4 ways. The first thing I want you to do is to self-educate yourself. That teach yourself on the things you desire to know. For instance, if you like video production, you have to go online and teach yourself how to like film, how to edit, how to put the chunk of the things together, just how to maneuver through what you love. If peradventure you're the kind of person that loves designing, you love when I'm talking about design, maybe fashion designing and all that, it's time for you to educate yourself. Go online. There are a lot of resources and tools online. Even here on YouTube, there are a lot of tools that you can use to like learn these things. You can like go check out, how can I be a very good fashion designer? Do I have to get this? Do I have to get that? Then I'm not saying you have to get the whole chunk of the things immediately. You can start getting them bit by bit by bit, and before you know what's happening, wow, you have a whole load of equipment to use to go. But the main thing is, guys, self-educate yourself. Don't wait and say, okay, Rami, when I have the money, I'm going to do it, because you might never do that thing. Everybody that keeps waiting, saying, okay, when I have the money, I'm going to do this. Okay, when I have this, I'm going to do this. They end up most of the time not doing that thing they want to do, because they would have started with what they had at that particular time, and that's what happens. So I don't want you to fall into that trap of, don't worry, I'm going to do it later, don't worry, I'm going to do it later, and you end up not doing it because you fail to self-educate yourself with the resources you have currently. So do well to like teach yourself. That's the first tip I have. Now, number 2 tip is I want you to love the process. See, any new thing you start, or even what you're doing currently, if you don't love the process, you're going to find it very, very difficult to like walk through the process, like enjoying, you know what I mean, like enjoying the process. So when it gets low, like let me see, for instance, like personally, sometimes when I'm editing videos, and sometimes you just see the app you're using to edit just it just crashes, and you have to like start over again. And sometimes I'm like, oh my god, I have to do this again. Sometimes it can be like very tiring. I'm telling you guys the truth, it can be very tiring, but I just think about, okay, I love this thing, and so I have to like do it again. And this thing also happens like if you're the kind of person that maybe you are also into designing. Sometimes you design one and you look at it, it's not making sense. Like sometimes when I design, I'm just using my own experiences as a practical example for you to know. Like sometimes if I'm designing like a thumbnail or something for the channel, or I'm trying to design something to like put on the Instagram page, and after designing I look at it and to me it doesn't like make sense. And I'm like, oh my god, I do another one and I keep doing another one. But you see, the beauty about it is that if you love the process, if you love what you're doing, when you come out with a masterpiece, you are going to like, oh my god, I did this. Oh, it's going to be, you're going to be happy. Like you feel so much fulfilled with that thing you're doing. You're going to feel like super excited because you know, there's this joy in creating something. The moment you create something and you look at it, you're like, oh my god, I did that. Like, you feel good about it. So another thing, how you can be so good at what you do or what you're currently doing, is love the process, guys. Take your time, love the process, and you just discover that it will happen smoothly, and you just see you're good at it. You're good at it. Now let's move over to the third tip. Remember why you started. A lot of people don't know why they started a particular thing. They're happy, they're excited, they start, but along the line, when things become bumpy or when things don't go exactly the way they want it to go, they decide to quit. I'm saying this because I remember someone, like, no, I'm not saying a very close friend or something, but someone like in the area where I go to, and when she wanted to start a particular job, she was so excited. Like, I mean, so excited. She was like, oh my god, these people are employing, I'm gonna take it up. And she went there and she started. Obviously, there are always challenges with every job, and so with a job comes challenges, and before you know what happened, she started complaining about it. Oh, this thing is not good. Oh, that's not. And a lot of us do that. Sometimes too, I do that. But when I get to remember, oh my god, why did I even start this in the first place? I reflect and I go back. You know, she's there complaining and complaining, and I was telling people around me, I was like, has this lady actually forgotten why she started this? Like, I can remember practically, because I was there when she was going, so I can remember practically how she was excited when she started this project, and now she's complaining, and finally, anyways, she quits. But when I look back, I'm like, if you truly can remember the joy, the enthusiasm, oh my god, like, oh, I just found a new job, mama, you're happy, you're like, in fact, let me even give you guys another example. Even in flight school, like, before you come in, you're so excited, like, oh my god, I want to come into flight school, I want to come into flight school. You buy the form, you write the exams, you go for the interviews, everything is perfect, and definitely you now come in. And now when they're like, come to class, oh my god, I'm tired, I can't come to class today. Or you find one excuse or another excuse, and before you know it, the joy, the zeal that you had, if you check for it, when you initially entered into flight school, you're going to see that that thing is missing. And it's because you don't remember why you started. The moment you always look back and reflect back to why you started a particular thing, you will not want to just give up anyhow, like on the line, because you're going to tell yourself that, oh my god, I know that there's a reason why I started this thing, and I'm going to put in my best, and I will make sure, I'll put it at the back of my mind, I'll make sure that I'm going to do this thing and do it very well. So for you to be good at what you do, you have to also remember why you started. And now, the fourth tip, which is the last tip for today, is keep dreaming about where you want to go. Now, we start projects. That is not supposed to be like our final end. Even no matter where you start, even if you feel, wow, it's a very big project, oh, this is what I'm going to do. It's just like, for instance, somebody gets to buy a land and he's building a house and everything like seems so nice, so awesome and all that, and you've forgotten that after building this house, you will have the desire to even build a bigger one and a bigger one and a mansion, and you still keep going higher and higher and higher. And so you should not just look at now, you should look at how it's going to be after now. You know, it gives you that enthusiasm to want to like move forward. So the best way you can be best at what you do is like, you're looking at this one and this is what I have, I'm going to treasure it, I'm going to work on it because I know this is where I'm going to. It's just like somebody in secondary school, you know that, oh, let me quickly finish secondary school so that I can get into university. When you get into university, you're like, oh, let me quickly finish university so that I can get a job. Or let me quickly finish university and maybe start up a business. Or let me quickly finish this university and maybe go do my master's. After master's, you're thinking about it, oh, let me quickly finish to go do my PhD. That's because you are dreaming and thinking of the next place you want to be. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. You're enthusiastic, like you have it at the back of your mind that, oh, this is where I'm going to be, this is what I'm going to do. So guys, if you do all these things, trust me, you are going to be really, really good at what you do. And you can't learn everything in a day. It's going to be like a gradual process, step by step, and before you know, you're there. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget, give it a thumbs up. I love seeing the thumbs up, very, very important. And if you've not subscribed, do well to subscribe. And also, if you have questions, do well to send me an email. My email is in the description of this video. Till we meet next time on the same channel, keep watching Princess Anu TV, guys. Bye.